Hello, dear students. Здравствуйте, студенты. My name is Veronika. Меня зовут Veronika, and I am a professional Russian teacher with already семь, in Russian we say 7 years of teaching experience. And how you could guess, we will talk today about Russian numbers. That's why I showed 7. So, you might think that count is very easy, like what is difficult to count in Russian, but no, it can be difficult. So, let's try to do this. It can be difficult because in Russian language we decline, really decline our numbers. So it means they have cases too, like adjectives or nouns. And also they have gender. But we will start step by step, шаг за шагом, from very easy and low level. So let's start. I will show you a picture. So let's count from 0 to 10. I will read 2 times. First time slowly, second time fast, and I will put the accent here on the screen. Ноль. Ноль means 0. Один. Один. Sometimes Russian people say instead of один, раз. It's kind of the same. Один or раз. You can choose. Два. Два. Три. Три. Четыре. Четыре. Пять. Пять. Шесть. Шесть. Семь. Семь. Восемь. Восемь. By the way, octopus in Russian we say осьминог. Осьминог because he has 8 legs. Ног, нога, it means leg. Осьми, kind of very similar to восемь. So it's an animal who has 8 legs. Осьминог. Девять, девять, 9. I forgot to put the accent. So, восемь, девять, десять, десять. Be very careful because normally foreigners they mix девять and десять. Yeah. Okay. So let me repeat from here fast. Would be very nice if you try to repeat what I'm saying and to copy my pronunciation. Let's start. Ноль, один, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь, восемь, девять, 10. Okay, and let's move on to next picture. I will also put an accent here. So let's start. 10. Then, if you want to count from 11 until 19, you just add нацать. But be careful because this d in the middle we never pronounce. We write, but we never say it. So, одиннадцать. Yeah. 11. 12. 12. 13. 13. 14. 14. 15. 15. 16. 16. Here, something interesting because this t we also do not pronounce. Yeah? Let me delete my drawings. Okay. And sim, I talk about this one. 17. 17. 18. 18. 19. 19. And the short one, 20. 20. Yeah. So let's start from the beginning. I will repeat all these numbers fast, and you try to follow me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so let's go to the next one. And here, I hope you can see it. I will also put an accent here. 10, we already know. 20, 30, 30, 40. Very surprising, yeah? 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70. Yeah. 80, 80. 90, 90. Stop. And here again you need to be very careful because a lot of my students they mix sto 100 and что what. So be aware and don't do this mistake. Don't make this mistake. Sto, not что, but sto. Okay, so let's repeat again from the beginning. And you try to follow me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so these were cardinals. And of course, I know that in English, for example, one, один, is always one, right? But in Russian language, no. I will show you a picture. Ah, no, no, no. I forgot about this one. Yeah, so let's talk about this. Mm, 100, 100, 200. Just a second. Yeah, 200, 300, 400, 400, 500. So here you should say something like с, 500, 600. Here you say like a long s, 600, 700, 700, 800, 800, 900, 900. Again, you say t. Oh, sorry. It looks ugly. Wait a second. Normally, I write much better, but here in Zoom, something like this. 900. Тысяча. Тысяча. And let me read again from the beginning and follow me, please. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. I really like this word тысяча. Sounds very pleasant for me and very, how to say, I love this sound, how you say, тысяча. And now this is what I was trying to say in English. One is always one, no matter what are you talking about. But in Russian, this number one, один, has gender. It even can be plural. What a surprise. Look here, please. Один дом. Дом finishes with M, with a consonant, so it's masculine. So we use the form один. But одна машина. Машина finishes with A. It's feminine gender, so we say одна машина. Nobody says одна машина, only as a joke. Then одно яблоко. Одно яблоко. Яблоко finishes with O, so it's neutral. We must say одно. And even один, it means something singular, obviously один. But in Russian, if you want to emphasize and to say only this, you can say одни, like plural. Yeah. For example, he said only these words and went away. He said only these words. You say одни слова if you want to emphasize. Or sometimes words that means like jeans. It's one thing, but in Russian they are plural because they have kind of two legs. So you say not один джинсы, but you say одни джинсы. Yeah, одни джинсы. Or the same for glasses. одни очки, for example, yeah? Then we were talking about the number one, один, and a little problem with the word два. So if the noun is masculine or neutral, you say два дома, два яблока. It's okay. But if the noun is feminine, so you need to change it две, not два, but две. So for example, two pens, you would say две ручки. Yeah, very difficult and very different from all European languages. I mean, like Spanish or Italian or Swedish. I think you don't have something similar to this. In Slavic languages like Serbian, Serbski, how you say Serbian, I guess, yeah. Most probably they have something very similar to this. And I was talking about cases. So after два, три, четыре, you always have to use genitive singular. So if you want to say, for example, two male friends, you would say not два други. You cannot use nominative plural. It's a mistake. You cannot say два друзья. Also a mistake. Drugi, actually, this form doesn't exist, but all foreigners try to make it. So, you should say genitive singular after два, три, четыре. You say два друга if it is masculine, две подруги if it is feminine, and три книги, also feminine, right? I hope that you understand and I am not too fast. If you didn't understand something what I was talking about, please text me below in the comments your question. I will read and I will definitely answer. Don't be shy. I'm very kind teacher, as you can see, I hope. Then we move on to level up from 5 to 20. And I forgot to write here everything with 0, like 30, 40, 1000, 1,000,000, everything with a 0 in the end. You should say after this genitive plural. For example, 5 книг. Again, you cannot say, I know that you want to say this. You want to say 5 книги, because книги is plural, but it's nominative plural, like first case plural. And you need genitive. That's Russian life. 5 книг, 7 машин, 20 студентов. Yeah. If you want to speak Russian, it's very basic thing like A1, A2. You just have to learn it and to memorize. Yeah. So now we can try to make some little practice. I found this wonderful picture in internet and I do really like it. So let's check. So ведро. Ведро. What do you need to use here? Один, одно, or одна? Let's think. Ведро finishes with o. So most probably it's neutral. So you need одно. Ведро. Блохи. Блохи. Now we need to find the basic form, like nominative singular. It is blaha, like a flea, little flea. Blaha, blaha finishes with the a, so most probably it's feminine. Feminine is две, две блохи. Да, две блохи. Then небо, небо, sky. Небо finishes with o, so neuter. Одно небо. Бык, бык. It means bull. Бык, it's masculine because finishes with k. So один, один бык. Поля. Oh no, 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 I was wrong. I was reading, no. Поля. Поля, it's another thing. Поля. Поля. Поле is neutral, so we should choose два поля, two fields. There is a turtle, черепаха. Черепаха finishes with R in nominative singular, so it should be feminine form. Две черепахи, right? Лиса, fox. Лиса. Лиса finishes with R. Одна лиса. Облака. Oh no. Облако. I always think about another form. Sorry. Облако. So, singular is with O. And you have to choose, because it's neuter, here два. Два облака. Два облака. And сова, сова, nominative singular, finishes with a. So here you need to choose две. Две совы. Две совы. Yeah? I hope that this was interesting for you. And now we will talk about cases. Yes, every number we decline. And this is a big problem even for Russian people. I mean, we don't have any problems, any struggles with easy numbers like 1, 2, 3. But if you talk about number like, let's say, let's say 3,397, and when you need to decline it, many Russian people, even adult and even with a university education, they might or they most probably will do a mistake there, because declination of numbers is even difficult even for Russian people, you know. So I recommend to my students just to know the basic level. Like you need to know this about один and два, три, четыре, like until 10, you must know the declination. After this, you should know some forms, yeah? Here, I will just put this picture. Here is declination of the word один, yeah? 6 cases here, and masculine, gender, neuter, gender, feminine, gender, and plural. But I will not read it because we have different tables like this for один, for 2, for 3, and if I will read it, We will see or we will watch this video like forever. Too long. Yeah. Okay. So I just want you to understand that in Russian we decline our numbers, that it's very difficult even for Russian people, but you need to know some basic set of these numbers. And I want you to know that we have genders for один and два. All the next numbers, we don't change their gender, okay? And I was talking about cardinals, but also, of course, we have ordinals. I will read them. Ordinals, they change like adjectives. If you do not know Russian adjectives, it will be a surprise for you because we also decline these ordinals and we change them by gender. So all these are in nominative case, like the first case, and all of them are in masculine gender. So I will read and I will put the accent to understand. Just a second here. So let's start. Первый. I hope you can see, or maybe I should make it closer a bit. Just a second. I think yes. Okay. So первый. First. Первый. Второй. Второй. Второй is connected with Tuesday. Второй and Tuesday. Вторник. It is connected because вторник is the second day of the week. Второй, третий, третий, четвертый, четвертый, пятый, пятый, шестой, шестой, седьмой, седьмой, восьмой, восьмой. So you see the endings are different. So you need to only memorize. There is no rule. It's only Russian tradition. Sorry for that. I know it's difficult for foreigners, but there is no other way just to memorize. Девятый, девятый, десятый, десятый, одиннадцатый, одиннадцатый, двенадцатый, двенадцатый. Yeah. Okay. They forgot to write here you. Should be one letter here. Двенадцатый. Okay. So now you know ordinals. And I would like to show you one more something surprising about Russian language. I was talking about this. So, for example, let's talk about the ordinal первый, which means first. So, in masculine gender, in nominative, первый, it changes like adjective красивый, for example, or новый, the same. So, первый, yeah. In feminine, for example, let's say первый, what? Первый друг, my first friend. Первый друг. And if you want to say my first car, you have to say первая машина. Первая, because it's feminine. Машина. If you want to say something neutral, like first window, первое окно, you have to say ое because it's neutral. And also we have this form in plural. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but it's первые. Первые. And you see we have 6 cases here, and endings are different, you know. This is the biggest problem. I will not read them all, of course, because I think it's useless here in this video, but now you know why Russian numbers are difficult for foreigners. Sorry for that, but I can do nothing with it. Just wish you luck in study Russian language. So, my dear students, I hope you are not very upset and you are not very disappointed of what I was talking about today, because I do know, I really know that this is difficult, but you just need to practice. You just need to read more exercises, to make more exercises, and to listen some Russian podcasts. So if you have any question, if you didn't understand what I was talking about, please text me below in the comments. I know how it is important to try to understand from the very beginning. If you lose now, right now, if you lose the opportunity to ask what you don't understand, then in future, it's like a house. You have a house, and here there is one stone, not stable, it's just moving. And after some years, this house will be destroyed. About this little stone in the fundament, or how it say, in the basement, yeah, the whole house will be destroyed. So this little misunderstanding, if you have any question, is like this stone in the basement. You just need a very good base. Yeah, if you have a very good base, you can speak Russian fluent. So I hope, at least, at least I hope that you can count from 1 to 1000. Yeah. If you are a beginner, it's totally enough. But if you are level up, please try to decline our Russian numbers and try to remember about our gender, that they also have gender. Yeah. So if you want, next time, next lesson, I will give you some more examples. Normally I just give grammatical material, or how you say, grammar material here on my YouTube channel. But if you want something more practical, more practice, so please text me below in the comments and I will give you more easy, simple, how to say, examples. So I really hope that you found some new information and you are not very disappointed of what I was talking. And see you soon. Увидимся скоро. Пока-пока. Bye-bye.